What's up, everybody? My name is Godzi, and welcome back to another episode of Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Last episode, was that the bulk, I think? No. We continued with Chapter 2, Part 2, as we tried to find a way out, and it didn't work. And apparently Gashu is also wearing a necklace, and I forgot to check Miley. Shit. I meant in between last episode and this episode to, look through my videos and see if Miley and Sophalin were hiding their necks, and Ranger also. But I only ever checked Sophalin and Ranger, and then I was interrupted and had to do something else and forgot to check Miley. But Ranger was not hiding his neck, and Sophalin was wearing something around her neck, but I don't think it was enough to really hide a necklace. Or, well, neck, you know what I mean. It is a necklace, we'll just call it that for simplicity's sake. So, yeah. Regarding comments I got last episode, 1, apparently depending on whether Rekko or Alice die, it doesn't drastically change the direct story, it just changes a few lines, which, that makes sense, I guess. It only ends up changing who dies in this part, and then I wonder if that's gonna change anything, when we get to Chapter 3, which I don't think is out yet. I haven't heard anything about it, at least, but, oh well. So, yeah, it would change who dies here. I think that literally just means Rekko's gonna be the sacrifice. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe she will survive, and there will be a Chapter 3 with Rekko alive, and an alternate one with Alice alive. But, oh well. And the other thing was, the victim discs, these things, not the monitor, it wasn't the monitor room that you could check them in, it was Miley's room on the first floor. I figured as much, when I first went there. I thought I tried to check them when I was there, but I couldn't figure out how it worked, but oh well. Apparently they do exist as well, if Rekko dies and Alice survives, so yay, I'll be able to check them when I go back and do that, so. Hi Gashu, time for the main game. Gashu's on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Yeah, that's probably q-taro. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Will q-taro actually be able to wake up by the time the main game starts? Because if you don't leave your room, you die, right? Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting. A second main game. Oh shit. An extravagant feast. Okay, everything on here is just that. There's nothing in particular. No, okay. Hello, Gashu, again. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person is to be sacrificed. Wait. Oh, no, I'm just really dumb. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The votes will be split into 2 parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. As there are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. The final votes will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner, which I believe we are. This is a normal role which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as a sacrifice, all will perish. Oh, the keymaster dies too. I thought the keymaster survives if they were chosen. Oops. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is a card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die. So it is also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice, And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the Keymaster is in the tie, all perish. Interesting. If both the sacrifice and Keymaster are tied for first, the Keymaster takes priority and all perish. I see. The distribution is one Keymaster, Sage, and Sacrifice. All others are commoners. Miley didn't specify that last time. Does that mean there might have been multiple Sages last time? Well, no, Miley didn't announce if there was a second Sage. Well, granted, that doesn't mean it's a lie. The Floor Masters can't lie. That's really it, right? Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to be... Oh, I'll actually be able to check. I'm... okay. How convenient. Huh? She has a ribbon around her neck. But I don't think that counts as hiding her neck, per se, right? Unless it's hidden by the ribbon. I suppose it's possible. Hey, Kashu! Miley? Kashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for yourself? Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? Interesting, okay. Before me are strange, familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier, meow? Oh, you have your makeup back? Okay. Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. No q-taro, I'm scared. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? What's this transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. You're right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Gashu. Calling Miley or calling Sophalin? Miley. At least call Miley, so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Miley is the floor master for floors 1 and 2. I cannot do that. And call Sophalin. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Yeah, it's like, if she's wearing something, it'd be weirdly hidden by that, unless the white fabric there goes around her neck, too. I suppose that's possible. Please, be our impartial judge. What are you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter, without having to worry over misconduct. You goddamn! Now then, let the second main game. Hang on. Oh, hi. Phew. Oh, very good, everyone has assembled. Damn it! So it's starting after all! Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game. I'm scared about who can taste q-taro. I'd guess Keiji because of the taser, but still. Alright. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again. This horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? Then and now, it's totally different. We're allies by now. We spent way more time together. Then will you die? Let's find a resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, q-taro? Damn it! Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Even though that ended up being completely pointless because no one knew it. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Gashu quietly sat down in a chair. And And once again, the main game began. Oh shit, oh fuck. Hi, Keiji. First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die. Okie dokie. Seems you're ready. Hold up, Keiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and keymaster without going around suspecting each other. If everyone speaks honestly. Would they lie? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Uh-huh. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep. And also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die. This guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book. Huh? Wait, Rekko. So contributed so much to our escape. I know that. Then who do I vote for? I can't possibly choose anybody else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gotta be for So. This is how I really feel. So, get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up! I'm telling you, say what you're really... And I'm fine with being the first candidate. What? After all, What the? Disclosure, DC, sacrifice. And the sacrifice. I'm getting the feeling... Okay, So hacked the card rolls. Right? He said that he was able to. The only room we could reach that had one of those phone boxes was the room So was in. So if a trade happened, either someone walked in the room with So and traded, so saw who did it, or he did it himself. So that last trade was So. He initially gave us the sacrifice, I'm guessing, and then took it away from us for whatever reason. I'm not sure why he would want to make himself the sacrifice. Okay, if he's hacking the card roll... No, wait, but Gashu said that there is one. And he can't lie. I was thinking for a second that maybe So's hacking meant he's just like, alright, no one is a sacrifice. So there. We're all commoners. I'm the keymaster. There. That's it. What? Were you even listening to us? This ain't the time to say your role. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know. I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? It's gonna be Sara, because haha. He's got some no-good idea again. Dude, what the shit? So do I oppose this asshole? He did something fucky. We're not the sacrifice anymore, so he probably put that card on someone else who's just completely messed, and they're messed up about it. It could be q-taro. I suppose it's possible. I'm not sure who he would have given sacrifice to. He wouldn't have given it to himself. But then the thing is, So either, maybe he was lying about hacking the card rolls and he did trade sacrifice to himself. Maybe he did. But then he would die. I don't know. We're gonna oppose him though, because he's a piece of shit. He can't! An approach where whoever's chosen nominates the next person is just... Huh? Are you panicking, Miss Sara? I'm not panicking. I nominate Kana. Bastard! Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? Shut the hell up! Ain't it you who used her? After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So, you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself. Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. Progress! Kana, at first she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. Let's see. Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kinda looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. How can I blame her? I'm sure you understand, Sara. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon, too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. I can do that? Now let's get to it, partner. Interesting. Okay. Alright, okay, before we actually get into this, I'm just gonna theorize a little bit regarding the fact that this is Chapter 2. So it's like, with how many people there are alive, I'd be surprised if there's gonna be any more than 3 chapters, actually. I'd be pretty surprised if there's more than 3. There could be 4, I guess, depending on how many people survive at the end of 3. But it's like, there were 3 deaths in Chapter 1. There's been 1 death in Chapter 2 so far, and assuming there's a sacrifice, there's gonna be 2 more here. So then we'd only have 6 people. If 3 more people... No, there could be 4 chapters, if it's like a Chapter 6 of Danganronpa where no one dies. But then I don't know who would still be alive at that point. But I'm guessing whoever dies in this chapter is going to be... I'm guessing q-taro and Now. Like, I like both of those characters, but I feel like I have to guess them. Or, well... Okay. Either q-taro or Gin, one of those 2 will probably die, and then either Rekko or Now, one of those 2 will probably die. So then, that leaves Keiji, Kana, So, Sara, and then either Rekko or Now, or Gin or q-taro. That's my guess. It doesn't have to be the case. Keiji could die, So could die, Kana could die. But I'm not so sure that it's a safe bet. I think q-taro's my best bet, really. Even though I don't want to think he'll die, but whatever, let's extract statements. Hindrance? Kana isn't a hindrance. Kana, at first she just holed up in So's room. Though, later in the trading phase, it did seem like she was acting alone. Is that true? But, well, through said latter half, I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clue. In that case, I can't rely on him. Ah! Interesting. So Kana reacted when we clicked on So's statement. Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper, too. Just now, I felt like So's first statement caused someone's expression to change. While their expressions changed, I should check on them. Ah. Yeah, and Rekko's didn't change anybody. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. And yet So's abandoned her, piece of shit. If I just had some material to counter with. So if I do this, and then click on Kana. Ah. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Kana's heart. No, this shit again? Oh, Jesus Christ. Doesn't seem to be any penalty for constantly clicking, though. Woohoo! Okay, I got it. I think. Kana, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine, you can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out. Kana, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking. Wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first? Eh? Oh. Well, hold your horses. How do you mean that? Kana did hacking? Sheesh, you never make yourself clear. Please, tell us about this in a little more detail. Weren't you working with them, q-taro? It's like... Well, I guess he didn't have to know. Okay. Kana did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. Or what kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does this mean Kana is adept with computers, too? You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Alright, Sara, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items, use them as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. So, literally all the same shit. So, does anyone react when I click on certain statements? Doesn't look like it. So let's extract.
So I'd been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands, and was struck by how clean he kept them even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany. There might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys.
Holy fuck.
I extracted a new statement.
So then if I click on that... Yeah, no one reacts though. Okay. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. Then how about you explain everything yourself, So? I am explaining. Explaining what a useless girl Kana is. Don't talk about people like tools, goddammit! So does he have a new statement? No. Now.
I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but I think they even teach hacking.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop.
Is that a new statement? Does anyone react when I click on that? No. So... Finger marks. Do I have an item that could help with this? No, I don't think I do. Okay. Do I need to versus now in Kana? I do, okay. The versus mechanic is so weird, because it's like, cause an argument, but it's like, this isn't really an argument, I don't think.
Kana, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack? But rather you solved the password for the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password. And my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys.
You have really good eyesight then, Kana.
When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began.
Hold on a sec! Don't you think that sounds funny, Sara? Why would it sound funny? Who had the That it does? That it does. It's unusual. Because we thought So shared the laptop so that he could learn the password from us. But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing a laptop with everybody?
Yes.
Then there was no reason to join forces?
It's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone.
Kana, sorry to say, but there was another reason.
Huh?
Why did So share the laptop with us? He awakened to goodness. He wanted to be friends. To view the Sara folder, I guess. Took in the Sara folder on the laptop. Yep, it's gotta be it. The Sara folder had a separate password, which was the name of Sara's mother. Right. You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this?
Huh?
What of it? Why, you? Hold on a second, what deal is this? Don't sweat it, it's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about the suspicious deal. Progress. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Excuse me? Q-taro said he would give me his tokens in exchange.
The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kana heard it too.
So does anyone react when I click on anything? No. Alright. We save then. Extraction time.
So said that's not a bad deal. He also said maybe we'll reconcile. So Kana got really happy.
Kana still believes in the goodness in So, for some reason. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know? When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I'd managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for those tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear?
Is that really the only reason?
Obviously. You think so blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing.
Blackmail? Is there really nothing? I didn't intend to hear him out, but q-taro was so serious, I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sara? Okay. Yeah, no one reacted. I get the feeling that at some point we're gonna click on someone and Joe's icon up there is gonna freaking react. I would be very upset by that. So, they were talking in So's bedroom, kinda heard it. There's nothing to prove that So blackmailed him. And q-taro gave tokens in exchange. Wait. Do I versus them then? Because I thought, okay, they traded tokens and the laptop? Arguing now won't prove anything. Fuck. Okay, so let's restart. Nope. So do I have an item that can prove otherwise? Oh, wait. So witness q-taro placing the cards. Possibly? Yeah, okay. q-taro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail?
What you saying?
We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was so clearly pictured. q-taro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way! q-taro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor? Meow! Traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like q-taro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, q-taro? Please say something. q-taro!
Security cameras? What do you mean?
Oh. Huh?
We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras?
I mean... the footage is proof? Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera, that's the only proof we need.
Must be a puppet show.
Huh?
If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Rekko, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like.
That's actually a really good point. You mean...
Looks like you got tricked, Sara. Script by the kidnappers, actors are fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell ya. Learn your lesson.
He's completely changing his frickin' personality here for some reason.
The hat comes off and I'm a lot more angry.
What? Talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take q-taro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sara.
Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me.
No, he has a really good point. We can't frickin' argue around the doll thing. So, give up. I understand. Wait, Meow! Was Muscle Gorilla passed out in the room of rubble in the first place, Woof?
Well, I don't remember.
No way!
It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out? And we should find who did it, Meow! They've gotta be a villain, Woof! Last time I saw q-taro healthy, wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see q-taro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time. Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then. And I say,
Most of us were looking at the laptop. Gin was missing. And Now was also missing. And So walked off, too. When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sara, Keiji, and Rekko. After Sara suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else.
After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So.
Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back.
Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor, meow.
Interesting. Okay, So let's see if anyone reacts. No. 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 Okay, let's extract everyone then. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions? Cute little detective. He's kinda in high spirits.
So was talking with Now in the ruined corridor.
Ruined corridor. Interesting.
About what? Sorry. Kana just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sara, so Kana went looking around for her alone. Is that so?
After the sound of the train and you leaving, Sara, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of rubble and lost consciousness. Want to say I couldn't move all of a sudden and bumped my head on the wall, but... Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing if you can knock out q-taro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff.
Huh? That statement just now.
He knew. Either he did it or he may now do it. After we were done looking, we sort of split up. Went searching here and there. I don't have a whole ass alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit.
I think it's because that plan went well that our escape plan could progress. So was really dependable then, and yet... I was thinking I'd go back to the 3rd floor, but there was a nuisance in the way, woof. The laughing doll Sumaili, meow. It was scary, woof.
So Gin was on the 1st floor until I reunited with him in the Room of Lies? Okay, does anyone react to the statements now? No one to Keiji. No one to Kana. No one to q-taro. No one to So. No one to Rekko. No one to Now. And no one to Gin. Alright, we saved them. I'm going to start with this. There we go. You know the weapon used well, So. Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. So only Gin and I knew that q-taro was attacked with a stun gun. Oops. The only other person who could know is the culprit. So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock q-taro out. Damn it! So! I give... You found me out so easily.
So?
Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, meow? Can't seem to recall. Meow! Something feels off. You really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Is there something more going on between q-taro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... It might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh?
Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it.
You mean doubting so we can trust meow? That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. I get the feeling someone's gonna bring up Gin. Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Now spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies.
There's this video I've been curious about. So there's a certain someone I suspect a little.
Uh-oh. We're gonna bring up Keiji, huh?
Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, meow.
Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why'd he know how to get to the first floor? It almost seems like there's a split here. Does anyone react to any of these? No. 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 Alright, we're gonna extract everyone. Him noticing a secret door just by searching the room of rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You need a better nose than a police dog to do that. Gin has a sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then. Just as a reminder, Gin's a human. Thank you, Keiji.
Though actually, maybe it was just tough for her to stay in a room because of the fake Mishima. See, no point in suspecting her if we know the reason, isn't that right, Sara?
There's no other reason, then sure.
Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again.
What sort of video was this?
Well, it's possible it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible.
I won't know unless you tell me.
Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sara.
Video I saw with her? Yep.
And there was a guy with glasses, and something like an axe swung at his head.
Oh, you saw that video too.
Then he said Big Sis Sarah's name.
It can't be. That video?
Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, meow. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video, meow.
So, now does anyone react? No? No. 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 Alright, I'm going to start with... Do I present it to Now or Keiji? Now, got it. Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you?
The one I dropped! Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. To me, it looks like he left the woman to die.
Huh. A shocking story.
But it could always be a forgery.
Yeah, fake dolls and stuff, actually. God damn, this is so much more confusing due to the dolls. Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real or do you deny it? I'm doubting you, so we can believe you.
Keiji!
I want to say nothing.
I want to know the truth of that video, too.
Sara, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue.
Huh?
I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sara. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you.
Expose Keiji by my own hand?
Oh god. Oh, what? We're doing one of these with Keiji? Oh, I did not expect that. I didn't want to fight you, Sara, but, well.
You don't want to mislead me. Choose words I can refute and talk back.
Let's discuss the victim video now, Sa. How about? The sacrifice video showed the first trials, isn't that right? Mr. Policeman's first trial? Well, everybody knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. You don't know it.
No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, Keiji. Please don't lie like so.
Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Was our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? Maybe she averted her eyes in fear, and it happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake, except Sara was there. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. There's no mistake, Keiji. So I say. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information. Don't say that. No, I can identify you even from behind. Your golden hair, no one can imitate it. Pretty sure all our enemy need is a wig to imitate it, actually. In fact, they've even got doll fakes. How can you prove it was me? That was a failure. Darn. Like what q-taro said, couldn't it be some sort of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all. This is a tough one. It could be a fake movie. It is weird to suspect that one. And turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all. We'll say that. There isn't zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical. Well, makes some sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? Seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friends, sisters, student, teacher, any sort of connection. Can we prove the relation? The paper, right? It's probably that Megami person. He said his partner never made it. Friends, sisters, student slash teacher, any sort of connection. Right? We'll say that. About that, the woman in the video was wearing a police uniform. You're a policeman too, Keiji. Is this just a coincidence? I give. Okay, I think I got him then. I think you just have to get a majority of the statements right? And I give up. I can't beat you, Sara. Please, tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that now saw, and it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megami Sasahara. Knew it. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. Huh. Interesting. Hello, Keiji with brown hair. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megami Sasahara. Suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it, or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megami. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megami. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. It's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megami, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Ooh. Get back to your duty. You're police. She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No, but I killed her. Megami. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow! Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. If you vote for me, I won't complain. No!
Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide.
What? Already?
Who you'll vote for, and which four should enter the final vote.
Meow!
No way! That was way too quick! Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see.
Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but q-taro, So, Keiji? You three are pretty sketchy. Hold up. Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower.
We gotta suspect someone again, Woof? Sniffle. Then, maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow. Who to leave out?
Sure, good idea.
It's a good idea again. Really, Woof? If you weren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're to sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Woof. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow.
Interesting.
I think Big Sis Sara should be left out, meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, Woof.
We should leave out someone with lots of tokens. Like q-taro.
How about we leave out Gin, since he doesn't have any tokens?
What do tokens have to do with this? We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all.
So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was a sacrifice to start? I have to say, I'd be glad if Sara was left out.
Right. If we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sara too. This is getting fucky. Okay, does anyone react to statements? I get the feeling someone's gonna have to with this one. Not Kana. Not q-taro. Not So. Not Rekko. Not now. And not Gen. Alright, let's extract everyone. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible q-taro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. Fair point. And him giving his tokens to So, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. That's fair.
My reason, because you're the one I want to live most. No matter what.
I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sara.
Because you're cute.
What'd you think I was gonna say?
Yeah.
When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look as if you had to sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right before our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it?
It failed?
I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sara. Huh.
It's because So's the sacrifice that he's saying such rotten shit. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out and his heart should calm down.
But I wonder if just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking.
For an ally, he's a real pain, huh? Just listen. The best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Gin has 0 tokens. If Gin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. So there's a high chance he's the sacrifice?
I think he'd be a little bit more panicky. And also, I swear to protect Big Sis Sara, meow.
I believe in you, meow.
Okay, we extracted everyone. Let's see if anyone reacts. Keiji, do-do-do-do-do, no. Kana, do-do-do-do-do, no. q-taro, well, he's saying the same thing anyways. So, q-taro!
q-taro, is something the matter?
There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true?
Huh?
It's true.
Yes, it's true.
Which means, yeah, just maybe. Figured out who's got the sacrifice.
Meow! What? How could you possibly know that from what we just...
q-taro. I know, everybody. Listen up. Disclosure DC Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster!
Huh? Eh?
Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting.
What's this all of a sudden? Can't tell where you're going with this.
You would say that, huh, Sara?
Huh?
I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you.
Does he mean...
The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sara!
It's q-taro who sent me the sacrifice?
And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right?
What's he talking about? I have a Commodore card now. Q-taro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. What do I do?
Explain?
I absolutely don't have the sacrifice. So relax, everyone. You can vote for... Huh? When I think about it, being thought of as a sacrifice is better for not getting votes. I'm actually not sure anymore if there's any good reason to deny it.
Well, just nobody vote for Miss Sara, that'll be fine, right? If nobody votes yet, she becomes a candidate. That proves she's a sacrifice with a double vote.
I would like that, but...
It's about time we proceed with the vote.
Please wait! Can we decide on such an important vote with still so much unclear? We can't sort it out in such a short time. God, what should we do? The victim's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? Maybe we should discuss some more.
You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Oh, God. Please choose who to vote for. Okay. So Keiji, q-taro, and So are probably going to be in it. And I think then the next most suspicious person... How about we just choose one of the 3? Honestly, because it's probably going to be a set 4 regardless. I'm going to pick, as much as I don't want to, q-taro. I think he's most likely to be
Well, no, if he's the Keymaster. Oh, well, I already voted. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Keiji, Kana, q-taro, so, now, Keiji, Kana, so, now. What? Now? Ooh, that's bad. Q-taro's actually freed, then. So yeah, literally, okay, your vote doesn't change it at all due to this math. Because our vote was for Q-taro. So, yeah, no matter who you vote for, you can't change this. Alright. So why now? The first vote is over. And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these four?
Sara, you...
It's just like I said, I'm not the sacrifice, I'm a commoner.
Four will advance to the final vote. Soriori. Kanakizuchi. Keiji Shinogi. Now Agokoro.
Why me? Snip. This isn't right. I think, okay, I guess that means Now's dead. Unless they decide to kill, like, a super important character now? Now will die. Well, fuck. I know this to spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. What Keiji did for me in the first main game. Okay. Do I give a pep talk? Sure. Lift your heads up. We've always done when we had to do. That's probably not right. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sara! Right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Guess those of us who weren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner. Got that? Not so gorilla. It's not the time to shrivel up, meow. Let's remember the card trade's in order, woof.
Yeah. Progress. Oh boy. Now please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish.
Now, we're gonna proceed along digging into the details of the trades. Makes sense, Rekko. Got it, meow. Gashu quietly sat in the chair again.
There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many.
By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way. Woof. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. Trading cards required 50 tokens, so only so many people could make trades. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think this is probably a decent place to end the episode, and I gotta go to school pretty soon, so yeah. So, yeah, wow, this is getting interesting. I'm wondering why Now was chosen. She could be the sacrifice, though. That is possible. Well, no, the sacrifice gets 2 votes, right? So they don't have to vote for themselves twice, right? Is it 2 individual votes? Or 2 votes for one person? Because everyone on here got 2 votes, meaning one of them's probably the sacrifice. If I had to guess, it's probably Now. But that means she dies anyways, actually. So, oh well. Either way, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!